Hello, welcome to my video. Before you start watching, I will ask you to subscribe to the channel, as more than 99% of people watch videos without a subscription. David Miller stood alone in the dimly lit room, his heart heavy with grief. He had just laid his beloved wife, Emily, to rest, burying her in a tranquil cemetery nestled amidst the embrace of ancient trees. The weight of her absence was a constant ache within him, a void that seemed impossible to fill. As a renowned surgeon, David had spent his life saving others, mending broken bodies with skilled hands. But this loss, this personal tragedy, was one he couldn't fix. It tore at his soul, leaving him adrift in a sea of memories and unanswered questions. With a heavy sigh, David turned his attention to the remnants of Emily's life that surrounded him. Her belongings, once treasured mementos of their shared existence, now served as painful reminders of what he had lost. Every item held a story, an intimate connection to the woman who had captured his heart and soul. Though his heart resisted, David knew he had to confront this painful task. He carefully sorted through Emily's possessions, holding each one in his hands, feeling the weight of their history. A delicate necklace she always wore, a worn journal filled with her dreams and aspirations, and a faded photograph capturing their happiest moments together. But it was the realization that these items held no solace for him that compelled David to make a decision, one that would weave an unexpected thread into the fabric of his grief-stricken existence. Determined to find meaning and perhaps a measure of closure, David ventured into the streets, seeking those who were overlooked, forgotten. Tramps and homeless individuals, weathered by the hardships of life, became recipients of Emily's belongings. With each item he handed over, a glimmer of hope sparked in their eyes, a momentary respite from the hardships that burdened their souls. David's actions were driven by a desire to honor Emily's memory, to breathe life into her legacy by bringing comfort and joy to those in need. It was a bittersweet act of kindness, a way to carry on her spirit in the world. Little did David know that this seemingly selfless gesture would set in motion a series of events that would challenge his perception of reality and lead him down a path he never could have anticipated. And so, as he walked away from the Tramps, unaware of the profound impact his actions would have, David couldn't fathom the twists and turns fate had in store for him. Days turned into weeks, and David Miller found himself enveloped in the routines of daily life. He returned to the hospital, his skilled hands once again saving lives on the operating table, but beneath the facade of professionalism, an undercurrent of restlessness tugged at him. The memory of Emily lingered, a haunting presence that refused to be forgotten. Thoughts of her consumed his waking hours and invaded his dreams. He couldn't escape the questions that swirled in his mind, the nagging doubts that whispered in the depths of his soul. It was on a quiet evening, as David sought refuge in a local restaurant, that fate decided to intervene. The hum of conversation and the clinking of cutlery filled the air as he sat alone at a table, lost in his thoughts. And then he saw her. There, amidst the din, was Emily, or at least someone who bore an uncanny resemblance to her. His heart skipped a beat as he watched her, disbelief and confusion warring within him. She held a microphone in her hands, her voice filling the room with melodic notes, captivating the patrons with her talent. Unable to resist the magnetic pull, David approached her, his steps tentative yet filled with a mix of hope and trepidation. As he drew closer, his eyes met hers and time seemed to stand still. It was a moment that transcended words, a recognition that defied logic. Emily, or the woman who looked like her, paused mid-song, her gaze meeting David's. Recognition flickered in her eyes, followed by a veil of uncertainty. The weight of the moment hung in the air, a tangled web of emotions begging to be unraveled. In that restaurant, amidst the backdrop of a melodic serenade, David Miller's world shifted once again. The sight of his deceased wife, seemingly alive and thriving, shattered the boundaries of his reality. A surge of questions flooded his mind, mingling with a newfound hope that threatened to consume him. As he stood before her, emotions churning within, David knew that the path he had chosen, the act of giving away Emily's belongings to those in need, had set in motion a chain of events he couldn't have foreseen. And now, faced with this extraordinary encounter, he had to navigate the uncharted waters of love, loss, and the boundaries of what he believed to be possible. In the wake of the astonishing encounter at the restaurant, David's mind spun with a whirlwind of emotions. Confusion, hope, and a hint of disbelief clashed within him, creating a storm that threatened to consume his thoughts. How could Emily be alive? Had he been deceived all along? Unable to resist the urge to unravel the truth, David approached the woman who resembled his late wife. With a mixture of anticipation and trepidation, he spoke her name, his voice laced with vulnerability and longing. "Emily," he murmured, his heart pounding in his chest. The woman regarded him with a blend of familiarity and caution, her eyes reflecting the turmoil that echoed within David's soul. The weight of her response held the power to shatter his fragile hope or breathe new life into the ashes of his grief. "Yes," she whispered, her voice trembling. "I am Emily." Her admission sent a surge of conflicting emotions coursing through David's veins. Joy warred with skepticism, love wrestled with doubt. He searched her eyes for answers, desperately seeking the truth that lay beneath the surface. As they sat down together, Emily recounted the events that had unfolded since her supposed demise. She revealed the intricate web of deception spun by someone they both trusted, a betrayal that had torn her from David's life and thrust her into a world of secrecy and hidden identities. Tears welled in David's eyes as he listened to Emily's harrowing tale. The depth of her pain mirrored his own, their shared suffering binding them together in a way he couldn't have fathomed. As they spoke, David's heart opened to the possibility of a love rekindled, a second chance amidst the ruins of their shattered past. The wounds of betrayal still fresh, he yearned to understand the motives behind the charade, to unravel the tangled threads that had unraveled their lives. United by their desire for answers, David and Emily embarked on a journey of discovery. They vowed to uncover the truth behind the deception that had torn them apart and find solace in the knowledge that their love had endured against all odds. Little did they know that their quest for truth would lead them down a treacherous path filled with dangerous revelations and unexpected twists. The search for answers would test their resolve, pushing them to confront the darkest corners of human nature. Together, David and Emily would navigate the murky waters of secrets and lies, striving to reclaim the life that had been stolen from them. In their relentless pursuit of truth, they would discover that sometimes the greatest acts of love emerge from the ashes of betrayal. The path of truth-seeking led David and Emily deeper into a labyrinth of secrets and hidden agendas. Each revelation uncovered a layer of deception, leaving them both reeling from the weight of the truth. They discovered that John Donovan, David's trusted friend and fellow surgeon, had orchestrated the elaborate charade surrounding Emily's accident. John, consumed by a twisted obsession and unrequited love for Emily, had masterminded the deception to keep her hidden from David. Anger and betrayal surged through David's veins as he confronted the man he once considered a friend. The confrontation was intense, emotions simmering beneath the surface as words filled the air with accusation and pain. "Why, John? How could you do this?" David's voice trembled with a mixture of disbelief and heartache. John, cornered and guilt-ridden, finally confessed to his crimes. He revealed the depths of his obsession, the lengths he had gone to manipulate events, and the pain that had driven him to such extremes. The revelation struck David like a blow, shattering the image of his trusted friend. He grappled with conflicting emotions, torn between the love he had lost and the betrayal that had tainted their bond. Amidst the turmoil, David found solace in the unwavering support of Angie Clifford, a woman who had entered his life amidst the chaos. Angie's presence, her steadfast belief in his innocence, and her unwavering love helped him weather the storm of emotions that threatened to consume him. Together, David and Angie forged a path forward, determined to heal the wounds inflicted by betrayal. They clung to the love that had blossomed between them, finding strength in their shared experiences and their mutual quest for truth. As they navigated the aftermath of the shocking revelations, David and Angie discovered the resilience of the human spirit. They learned that forgiveness, though challenging, had the power to liberate their hearts from the chains of past transgressions. In the face of betrayal, they found the strength to let go of the pain, embracing a future where love and trust could thrive once more. United by their shared experiences, they embarked on a journey of healing, their hearts entwined as they rebuilt their lives amidst the ruins of the past. The scars of betrayal would forever mark their souls, serving as a reminder of the darkness that lurked within human hearts. But through their resilience and unwavering love, they would rise above the ashes, weaving a tapestry of redemption and hope. With the truth exposed and the wounds of betrayal still raw, David and Angie embarked on a journey of healing and redemption. They sought solace in each other's arms, finding comfort in the shared understanding of pain and the strength of their love. Together, they faced the daunting task of rebuilding their lives and reclaiming their sense of self. The weight of the past lingered, but they refused to be defined by it. Instead, they embraced the opportunity for growth and transformation. As David immersed himself in his work at the hospital, he discovered a renewed sense of purpose. He channeled his expertise and compassion into healing others, finding solace in the knowledge that he could make a difference in their lives. Angie, with her resilient spirit, pursued her passion for music. She poured her heart and soul into her songs, using her music as a means to heal and inspire others. Through her lyrics and melodies, she offered a beacon of hope to those who had experienced their own betrayals and heartbreaks. As David and Angie focused on their individual paths to healing, they continued to support and uplift each other. Their love became a sanctuary, a haven of trust and understanding where they could find solace amidst the chaos of their past. Yet remnants of the tumultuous events still haunted them. The shadows of John Donovan's actions lingered, a constant reminder of the darkness they had endured. They knew they couldn't fully move forward without addressing the unresolved issues that lay buried beneath the surface. Driven by the need for closure, David and Angie embarked on a mission to bring John to justice. They gathered evidence, seeking to expose his crimes and ensure that he would face the consequences of his actions. Their pursuit of justice led them down a treacherous path, fraught with danger and unexpected revelations. They encountered formidable obstacles, including a network of individuals loyal to John, who were determined to protect his secrets at any cost. But David and Angie's resilience knew no bounds. Together, they navigated the perilous terrain, relying on their unwavering love and unyielding determination to overcome the challenges that lay before them. In the face of danger, they discovered their own strength and the power of unity. Their bond grew stronger as they fought for truth and justice, refusing to let the darkness of betrayal consume them. Little by little, their efforts bore fruit. The truth began to unravel, revealing the extent of John Donovan's crimes. The walls of deception crumbled, exposing his web of lies to the world. As the evidence mounted, John's defenses weakened. Cornered and desperate, he made a final, desperate attempt to evade justice. David and Angie found themselves in a dangerous confrontation, their lives hanging in the balance. In the midst of the chaos, their love and resilience proved to be their greatest weapons. With unwavering determination, they triumphed over adversity, bringing an end to John Donovan's reign of deception. With justice served, David and Angie finally found the closure they had longed for. They could now embrace a future free from the shackles of the past, ready to embark on a new chapter filled with love, trust, and the promise of a brighter tomorrow. With justice served and the weight of their past lifted, David and Angie embarked on a journey of healing and renewal. They were determined to leave the shadows of betrayal behind and forge a future filled with love, trust, and newfound hope. Together, they created a sanctuary, a place where they could nurture their relationship and rebuild their lives. In the tranquil embrace of their shared home, they found solace and a renewed sense of belonging. David's career as a surgeon flourished, fueled by his passion for healing and his unwavering commitment to his patients. The compassion he had once reserved solely for Emily now extended to all those entrusted to his care. Through his work, he sought to make a difference, to bring light and healing to those in need. Angie, too, found her calling in the world of music. Her hauntingly beautiful melodies and heartfelt lyrics resonated with a growing audience. Through her songs, she wove tales of resilience, redemption, and the power of love to overcome adversity. Her music became a source of inspiration and solace for others who had experienced their own trials and tribulations. As their individual journeys of healing and self-discovery intertwined, David and Angie's love deepened. They cherished the moments of shared laughter, the tender embraces that spoke volumes, and the unwavering support they offered each other in times of doubt or vulnerability. But the scars of their past were not completely erased. The memory of Emily, the pain of betrayal, and the aftermath of their quest for justice lingered. They acknowledged that healing was not linear. that the road to recovery was marked by twists and turns. In the depths of vulnerability, David and Angie found solace in open conversations where they shared their fears, their doubts, and their dreams. Together, they confronted the lingering shadows, knowing that their love and unwavering support would guide them through the darkest moments. They also sought solace in the company of loved ones who had stood by them throughout their tumultuous journey. Friends and family provided a strong foundation of support, reminding them that they were not alone in their pursuit of happiness and healing. As time passed, the wounds of betrayal began to fade, replaced by a newfound resilience and a deeper appreciation for the present. David and Angie understood that the past could never be rewritten, but they could choose to embrace the possibilities of the future. In a heartfelt moment of vulnerability and love, David knelt before Angie and presented her with a ring, a symbol of their enduring commitment and a promise of a future filled with love, trust, and shared dreams. With tears of joy in her eyes, Angie accepted, knowing that their journey was far from over. They had weathered the storm of betrayal, walked through the fires of redemption, and emerged stronger on the other side. Together, hand in hand, David and Angie embraced the unknown, ready to face the challenges and joys that awaited them. They had learned that love, though tested, could overcome even the deepest wounds, and that the human spirit had an incredible capacity to heal and find joy in unexpected places. As they stepped into the future, their hearts filled with hope, they knew that their love story was not defined by the pain of the past, but by the unbreakable bond they had forged, a bond that had withstood the ultimate test of betrayal and emerged stronger than ever. David and Angie's love story captivated the hearts of many as their journey of healing and redemption reached its zenith. Their resilience and unwavering commitment to each other inspired others to believe in the transformative power of love. As news of their triumph over betrayal spread, the media caught wind of their remarkable story. Journalists clamored for interviews, eager to uncover the depths of their experiences and the lessons they had learned along the way. Reluctantly, David and Angie decided to share their story, hoping that it would provide solace and inspiration to those who had faced similar trials. They sat together, holding hands as they opened their hearts to the world. In front of cameras and microphones, they recounted the tumultuous events that had shaped their lives. They spoke of the pain of betrayal, the relentless pursuit of truth, and the healing power of love. Their vulnerability touched the hearts of millions, resonating with those who had experienced their own battles with trust and forgiveness. David and Angie's words became a beacon of hope, reminding others that there was light even in the darkest of moments. Their story also had a profound impact on the medical community. David's dedication to his patients and his unwavering pursuit of justice served as a reminder of the importance of integrity and compassion in the field of medicine. Doctors and aspiring medical professionals looked up to David as a role model, eager to emulate his commitment to healing and his unwavering moral compass. He became a symbol of resilience and ethical practice, his story serving as a catalyst for positive change in the medical world. As their fame grew, David and Angie remained grounded, their love and connection serving as an anchor amidst the whirlwind of attention. They remained true to their values, using their platform to advocate for causes they believed in, including raising awareness about the devastating effects of betrayal and the importance of mental health. In the midst of interviews, public appearances, and their ongoing pursuit of personal and professional growth, David and Angie found solace in the small moments of everyday life. They cherished quiet evenings at home, sharing laughter and dreams. They took pleasure in simple joys, like walks in the park or enjoying a home-cooked meal together. Their love story continued to evolve, filled with the beauty of new experiences and the unwavering support they offered each other. They celebrated each milestone, recognizing the significance of every step taken towards a future filled with love, trust, and a shared purpose. As their story touched the lives of millions, David and Angie became beacons of hope and inspiration. Their journey became a testament to the resilience of the human spirit and the power of love to heal even the deepest wounds. With each passing day, they grew stronger, their love and trust deepening with every hurdle they overcame. Their story had become a symbol of triumph over adversity, reminding others that no matter how dark the night may seem, there is always the promise of a new dawn. As time passed, David and Angie's love story continued to inspire and uplift those who had followed their journey. They became an embodiment of resilience, forgiveness, and the transformative power of love. Their fame and influence grew, but they remained grounded in their core values and the love that had brought them together. They used their platform to advocate for causes close to their hearts, becoming voices of compassion, empathy, and healing. David's career soared to new heights as he became a renowned surgeon and mentor, passing on his expertise and compassion to the next generation of medical professionals. His commitment to patient care and ethical practices inspired countless others to follow in his footsteps. Angie's music touched the souls of people from all walks of life, bringing comfort, joy, and hope. She used her platform to raise awareness about mental health, encouraging others to seek help and find strength in vulnerability. Her songs resonated deeply, becoming anthems of resilience and triumph. Throughout their journey, David and Angie never forgot the lessons learned from their past. They remained vigilant, protecting their love and guarding against any potential threats to their relationship. They understood that trust was hard-earned and easily broken, but their commitment to open communication and unwavering support allowed them to navigate the challenges that came their way. In the years that followed, their love story became a legend, a tale of two souls who had faced unimaginable betrayal and emerged stronger, united in love and purpose. Their legacy inspired generations, a reminder that no obstacle is insurmountable when love is at the core. And so, as the story draws to a close, David and Angie stand side by side, their hands entwined, gazing into a future brimming with possibilities. Their love had triumphed over betrayal, their hearts healed, and their spirits rejuvenated. With their love as the guiding light, they continued to write their own story, a story of resilience, forgiveness, and the enduring power of love. And as they walked hand in hand, their steps filled with hope, they knew that their love would be the anchor that carried them through any storm that lay ahead.